Hello, how are you? So glad that you're here today. We are having an Ipsy Fest today. We'll be looking at the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and the regular Ipsy bag. And just to give you a little bit of background about me and Ipsy, I started purchasing the Ipsy Glam Bag about 5 years ago, back when it was $10 a month. You had to wait for months on a wait list to even get it and all that good stuff. I used to do a lot of subscription box unboxings on my channel when I started it. They were really the rage, and I thought they were just a fantastic way to get all kinds of great products at a far more reasonable price. I had BoxyCharm, Forever FabFitFun, Box of Style, you know, all these different boxes, and a lot of them I still get, but I did just actually cancel my BoxyCharm after, what, 5 years, maybe 5 years plus of getting it, because I just wasn't thrilled by the products anymore. And it's not just because I have a channel and I look at so many products, I don't know, somehow the thrill was gone. Now, I discovered Ipsy Open Studios right when I first started my channel. I was at an Ipsy Generation Beauty in Los Angeles, found out about it, applied, and it took a little while to get accepted, but I was. And it was like a really cool forum where creators, you know, could bounce ideas off of each other. You know, they had events sometimes. You could go use the studio to shoot. I shot a couple of videos at their old studio. They've since moved and have a nicer one from what I understand. But it was really very cool. And they recently just reached out to me and offered to send me these to take a look at. And I said, sure, because, you know, again, while I've been getting this little guy for years and years, I was really interested as to what this was looking like. Now, the small one is $12 a month, and then the Glam Bag Plus is $25 a month. You get 5 full-size products in the big one, and you get 5 samples in here. And once in a while, you get a full-size something. It just, you never know. So why don't we go ahead and start out with the little guy? And one thing that I have to say is that this box came with everything in it. This was separate than this, but because there are some other brushes in here, I'm thinking that it would come like this, because in all my years of when I used to get the, you know, glam bags, if you got a brush, it doesn't really fit in here usually. They would throw it in separately. And then also there was a full-size product in here that had to go into the big one, so I took that out and put what I think was supposed to go in here, but there was no little list of saying what was supposed to go with what, so I'm guessing on this. So if I'm wrong, sorry, but to the best of my knowledge and from getting this for 5 years, I'm pretty sure this is correct. So the first thing is this brush from Firma Beauty, and I believe I have a couple brushes from Firma. I don't know if I got them in a different subscription box or what, but they are nice. They are soft. They're synthetic. I usually enjoy using a natural hair brush myself, but you know, synthetics are often super, super good, almost as good and far more reasonable usually in price. So again, I love this shape of a brush. You'll see I have these from several different companies in natural hair and in synthetics. In fact, one of my favorite refer brushes, which is a natural hair one, is this exact same shape. A Luxie one that I use all the time is this shape. And the reason I like it is because it's so multi-purpose. I feel like I could use this brush to do my contour. I could use it to apply my brush. I could use it to apply my highlight. And I've even used a clean one before to just kind of sweep over my eyeshadow when I'm finished if I want to blend a little bit more. So they're just so multi-purpose. So I think this is definitely something that I would use. Now, let's talk about the bag for a minute. It's so cute. It's got that whole Halloween thing. I put my little Halloween little skeleton earrings on for you guys, since we're doing kind of a Halloween theme here. And it says your magic on the one side, and then it's got all these little, you know, like lips and lipsticks and moons, and you know, it's kind of fun take on Halloween. And I just love this little moon and star on here. I think this is super cute. So I really do like this little bag, and I've seen a bajillion of them over 5 years. So wait, 5 years times 12 is 60. Oh, I've seen like 60 of these. So the first thing in here is this Illuminati quad palette. I'm not familiar with this brand, but it looks like a very usable palette, because you've got a light color, you got a dark color, and then you got a shimmer. So, you know, that's what you pretty much need to do a quick little look. So that looks very nice. Again, don't know about the quality of this, but I'm grateful to try it. And then Bobbie Brown mascara. I've never tried a Bobbie Brown mascara, and I actually love getting mascaras as samples because, I don't know, it's always fun to try. And if I get one that doesn't give me enough volume for my upper lashes, I'll use it as a lower lash line one. Although some of them can be too chunky for lower lashes, in my opinion. One that I received in one of my boxes was the Bad Gal by Benefit mascara. I think that is like the best lower lash line mascara ever. It makes them just so defined yet thick enough without being too spidery. Love that stuff. So I look forward to trying this. Okay, the last 2 items, because there's always 5, are the Briogio Farewell Frizz Rosarco Milk Leave-In Conditioning Spray. I've received this many times over the years. I don't really use leave-in sprays that much. My hair, I usually use like an oil on it because my hair is pretty straight and thin. As you can see, I've done nothing to it today but do a ponytail because later on I'm going to film something where I'm using a hair curling device, so I wanted to leave my hair straight. But my daughter uses this type of thing, and I love Briogio's mask and their scalp scrub. It is a scalp scrub, but it's like a scalp and hair scrub. It's got charcoal in it. That is a great product by them. And then you have a Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control little primer. So, you know, those are good. And I think for $12, you know, people love this stuff that use leave-in conditioners a lot. This looks like a nice palette. I really like this brush actually. Glad to have this, and I wouldn't use this because I don't have oily skin. I'm 53 years old and I have dry skin, so yeah, this I'll probably gift to someone or put in a giveaway. So I think with this bag, I think this was definitely worth $12. All right, let's move on. Oh wait, but before I open this up real quickly, in case you're new to my channel, just wanted to welcome you and say hi. I'm Nicole and I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I do videos about makeup, skincare, hair care, and I do some cooking once in a while. So if that sounds like something that you enjoy, would love if you would hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you do enjoy this video, give it a like. Okay, on to the plus. So again, this is $25 a month and it comes with 5 full-size products. And you know, this is what it looks like this month. And there's a couple things in here. I'm not sure if everybody got them or if they're just because I'm an Ipsy Open Studios creator, but there is this little mask, little sleeping mask that says Ipsy on it. So that's cool. My daughter really loves sleeping masks if we travel because she cannot sleep when there's a lot of light in the room. I don't know if you're like that. I used to be like that, but as I've gotten older, that bothers me less. The noise is what bothers me. And then there's also this candle, and I did check this out a little earlier, and I had my husband smell it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this smells like one of your colognes. It's a very unisex type of a fragrance, and it reminds me of some cologne that he wears that I really like. So this makes me think of him. So that's kind of fun. And it's black, so it's got that whole Halloween kind of look going. So I think that's super fun and themey. And I'm curious if that came in other people's boxes or not. Now this item is the one that was actually zipped into this bag when everything was in this one box, but I'm sure it had to be part of the plus because in my 5 years of getting the, you know, less expensive, you know, little normal glam bag, I've never gotten a product like this because this is an $89 product. Voila! It is a Sunday Riley A+ high dose retinoid serum. So, I mean, that right now makes this entire box worth the $25. Sunday Riley, I love their Firma. I haven't tried this because I use a prescription retinoid. I've been using it since I was like 27 years old. So for like, what, 26 years? Yes, I'm old. But only as old as you feel, right? So if you want more information about that, I have a whole video about that. But from what I understand, people really, really, really like this serum, and it's a good quality one. And hey, you're getting it in your $25 box, and it's worth $89. Yay! Next item is this by Ciate. It's the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I have not tried this yet, so I'm interested to do so. I met the people from this company when I was at I think it was a Generation Beauty, one of the last ones I think, and they were quite nice. And it's when they came out with that lip, like a liquid lipstick that you would put on, and then it would look like a normal color, and then you'd go with your lips and it would flip and it would turn all into glitter lips. It was really fun. That was a cool product. Also in here is by Laboratoires Filorga. I'm sure there's a cuter way to say that, but it's the Youth Performance Oxygen Glow Eyes. It's a super smoothing radiance eye care. So we have some sort of an eye cream or eye serum, not quite sure, but looking forward to trying that out. I love skincare. Who else loves skincare? I think I might like it as much or if not more than makeup. Okay, I'm excited to try this. This is by Huda Beauty. I've seen these, I think they're like $28 or $29, and they're like these little mini palettes. I have never tried a Huda Beauty palette before. So I'm very excited to try this, and these are some pretty colors for fall, and yeah, I'm psyched to try it. And what I do like about it, just looking at it, again, I don't know, you know, quality-wise, because I know sometimes it can be hit or miss with Huda from what I've seen in other people's reviews. I like that there's something light and matte that I can use my brow bone and inner corner. I've got something, you know, if I use a light touch, I could use this as sort of as a transition. I've got some darker colors. I am a little surprised, and maybe it's the lighting here. These colors, this looks more plum and this looks more burgundy, but they are very, very similar. I'm curious how different that'll look. And this will actually be a nice transition too if you're doing kind of more of a burgundy-ish look. So I'm really psyched about that. Let's see what these glittery, shimmery shades are like. Okay, not quite as much pow as I thought. Let me rub into these a little harder. Okay, there we go. A little crumbly, but I'm interested to see what those are like. Let's do a little swatcheroo, just for funsies. Ooh, those are really pretty. Okay, I could get into those colors. Okay, let me just wipe off my hand real fast. Now that we've done that, we must swatch the others. So those were the 3 glittery ones. Now we'll do those first 3 mattes. Make sure I got a good. Ooh, look at that. And now for the last 3. All right, well, they definitely look like they have some good potential. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. All right, we also have some brushes in here by Laruse. Let's check these out. So here are the 4 brushes, and they do feel extremely soft, like crazy soft, like It Cosmetics soft. And then, yeah, these, I guess if you're trying to blend out a contour that you went too hard on, might be good, but not sure how much I'd use this one, but these I would use. Oh, and super fun is this little bag. So this is a large size bag version of this, where you can just put things in it. I think that's adorable. I really love the design this month. Super cute. So now to look at this, I know it was gifted to me, but if I had to pay the $12 or the $25 for it, I would say the $25 one for sure. Huge score, especially with this in it. I know for me personally that I, would not probably use this because I use a prescription Retinoid, but what a great gift for me to give to someone, or I could trade like on the My Subscription Addiction, trading site where you can trade things from subscription boxes. So, total score on this. I think that, translucent powder, again, I haven't tried this, so I'm interested to try this, so I'm glad to have this. The brushes, I probably don't need brushes right now, but I'm the type of person who will go a long time before they wash their brushes, so it's always good to have different ones. And these do look like they're quite nice synthetic brushes. They have a good weight to them, which I like too. They actually really do feel sturdy in your hand. And then, like I said, I have always wanted to try one of these little palettes, so I'm super excited about this. And, eye cream, can't hurt to try another eye cream. So I think this was totally worth the $25. Oh, I think this is super cute. Now for me, the $12 bag, while I like it, and if I didn't have a ton of makeup, I would probably be like, oh yay, a brush. This stuff is good for people who use leave-in conditioners. It's really high quality. I do love having the mascara. This looks like a good little palette. This is for oily skin, but I think because I was just sent this, I was sent what I was sent. But you do customize your setup for your Ipsy Glam Bag, and you can put what kind of skin you have, and your favorite things, and do you like primers? Do you never want nail polish? I mean, you get to put all that stuff. So I probably wouldn't have gotten that if I had actually done a survey for this. So, but still the products add up. They're supposed to add up to, $50 value. So the value is there. But if I had to pick between the two, like I was like, are you gonna get this one this month or this one? I would have totally chosen the Glam Bag Plus. So I'd love to know, what do you think of the Glam Bag versus the Glam Bag Plus? And do you enjoy unboxings like this? I haven't done this in a while. It was kind of fun actually. So hopefully this was helpful for you. Do go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have any questions at all. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. And it's not goodbye, just so long till next time.